about her, because I wanted, you know, to be a narrative in itself, which would be interesting to people. And we decided, she and I, to have an audio guide. That is, you know, the gadget that you take to your ear and you listen to while going to a museum. And in this audio guide, we decided that the four of us, members of ABBA, should tell the story about ourselves. And this is quite unique, I think. I don't think any other museum will have that.
It's wonderful. I've heard it, obviously, and it's a wonderful story. And you also tell us, for the first time in a collector story, about very personal memories. How was it to?
Oh yes, that
to go back in time.
Sometimes it was very personal. What happened was that Catherine interviewed the four of us separately at length, and then she wrote kind of a script with our own words. And then when we recorded that, sometimes separately, but sometimes also like Agneta and I. Agneta is the one that I was married to the long time. Agneta and I did a scene together, which was about when we first met, and that was kind of, you know, strange in a way. But it's I can say that it gets more personal and closer to us than ever before. And we're saying things that we never said before. And what happens is that when you get to a certain location in the museum, like a replica of the studio that we work in, you stand in front of that and you activate your audio guide, and then in it you hear the four of us telling stories about what it was like to record in that studio. And I don't think David Bowie has that in London, does he?
I don't think so either. There's another story you're telling in the audio guide that I think is quite fascinating. It's the story about when you met Benny and Benny met you the first time.
Yes. The two of us met, imagine this, back in 1966. And we've been working together ever since. And we tell the story about what it was like when we met. We met outside a gig in the south of Sweden. His group was coming out of the gig, mine was going in, and we stopped the cars and we met for the first time. And that is in the museum as well.
Exactly. So, getting tickets has been a little bit confusing for some people, because we're not the ordinary museum when it comes to ticketing, because we have those slot times. And that means that it's more like a concert actually. You buy a ticket to out of the museum that's valid for a special set time during the day. Yeah. That's important to know. And then again, there is something that has not been used, at least in Sweden before, at museums. We are totally cashless. We don't accept cash. Why don't we do that?
Well, I think that we want to be in the vanguard of the movement towards cashless society. And this is, you know, the people working there, is their safety, and it's totally high-tech, I think, and very progressive. Try to do this without cash. So that's why I thought it was important to do it. I think we don't need cash anymore in society. It could be a very bad thing for the black market and things like that. So I felt very strongly that if we could pursue this in this museum, we would. And so we are trying that out.
And we're very happy to be on the forefront of the cashless society movement. And then again, it's important to note that there is also a hotel in the house. So the Melody Hotel and Restaurant, they will accept cash. So if you bring cash, you can change cash there until change it to a paper that will allow you into the museum. So there is still a possibility. However, we recommend people to bring cards when they come.
Yeah.
All right. Not only the museum will connect to ABBA, there will also be obviously a huge store for merchandising, and then something that we're very proud of to announce is the Mamma Mia the Party. Mamma Mia the Party is an event that will be held in the premises during nighttime, evening time, and is it really the full Mamma Mia setup?
No, it's I would say it's an evening inspired by Mamma Mia. So you will have a Greek touch to the evening. You'll have entertainment, interactive entertainment. You'll be able to sing and dance, and there will be singers and dancers present, interactive with you during the evening, and it's for parties between 100 and 150, I think.
Right.
So it's ideal for kick-off for a company or well, any other group who would like to have a night out and have lots of fun and get the Mamma Mia feeling.
So obviously when we work,
Benny and I were here in 1982 to do research for Chess the musical, and we met her then, and she kindly invited her to have lunch at her apartment. And so we're just friends with her. We never worked together. And as for the other Madonna, the one in America, well, she asked us, could we use part of your song could I use part of your song in mine? And we said to her, okay, let's hear it. Let's send it to us and we'll decide. So once she had recorded it, she sent it to us, and we listened, and we were, you know, delighted because it's so good. So we said yes, and that's the way that happened.
Okay, Bjorn.